Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Ohak Kade, I'm a composer and you are watching B-Side Battles, where I take 5 B-sides suggested by you guys. I listen to each of them, give them a brief analysis, and I rank them in order of preference. The songs featured in today's battle are Infinity by SuperM, Emergency by DAY6, Higher by BTOB, Transformer by EXO, and I'm Okay by Cignature. And whichever song ends up in first place will get a lyrical analysis. I have randomized the order that I'm going to listen to these songs to make it fair. Today's theme is going to be energy, so these songs should evoke the theme of energy in some way. For the next B-side battle, I've decided there won't be any theme to avoid confusion, so let me know what B-sides you would like featured in the next B-side battle. Again, it is strictly for B-sides, so singles don't count. Lastly, in this video, you will get my commentary and my ranking, but you will not get the listening portions, so for the full reaction, check out the link to my Patreon in the description. Okay, sorry for the long intro. Let's get right into it with the first B-side, Higher by BTOB. This is the only song that we're checking out today that I have already heard, but I'm always down for a refresher. So let's do this. Alright, so I just listened to the song. Yeah, that one is a banger. I'm glad I paid close attention listening this time, because when I've heard it before, I haven't been listening as closely, except for when I heard it in the Killing Voice reaction. But this is a very explosive song, very passionate vocal performances. I love the rock/metal edge. Really speaks to me as someone who loves metal. The vocals from everyone were just outstanding. Hyunsik sounded amazing. My bias, just unreal vocals. Sungjae really stood out too. Changseob. This group's vocals are just nuts. You know, one thing I noticed was that the pre-chorus has very chorus-like energy, and I actually mistook the pre-chorus to be the chorus. So when it actually transitions into the chorus, it's so sick because it's like an extra layer of epicness. So this song is a contender for sure. I also like how the instrumental switched up a little bit during the rap parts by Penyul and Minhyuk. I think there was some horns in there and a little bit more of a trap beat, which was a nice little break. Yeah, I don't have anything negative to say about the song at all. I also love how there seems to be a sort of an outro verse/chorus that didn't quite match the chorus that we heard the whole way through. It's just an extra thing to keep an ear out for the next time you listen. It's like, wow, that part was kind of different. Okay, so how we're going to do this is, since this is the only song we've heard so far, this is going in first place. And after we listen to the next song, we'll see if Higher gets bumped down to second place or if it will remain in first place. Okay, so the next song on the list is I'm Okay by Cignature. Not familiar with this group at all or this song. Let's do it. Okay. We have another contender here with this one. These two songs are neck and neck. Okay, spoiler alert, I'm undecided. I need to really think through this song. So the vocals on this song were just beautiful. All the girls had really pretty voices. The energy of this song was very captivating because rhythmically it was really interesting. It really kept switching up the timing. There was some really interesting drum fills. The production, especially on the drums, was really true to rock or pop punk, I suppose. The vocal lines were really rhythmically interesting too. That's where this song is kind of coming to the forefront for me a little bit, is with a lot of the rhythmic touches, both in the drums and in the vocals. It was a really, really enjoyable, positive, upbeat, catchy song that I suspect is going to be very addictive. One thing that I wasn't crazy about is during the verses, as much as I think the melodies and the vocals were so enjoyable, there was a lot of pitch correction on the vocals that gave it a little bit of an artificial sound that took away from the more organic feeling of the choruses, which I really enjoyed. So I really enjoyed almost every aspect of the song, including the vocals. The one thing that I wasn't super crazy about is the overabundance of processing on their vocals, specifically in the verses. And that might be the only thing that makes me put it in second place. However, I felt like this song gave me a lot of variety in the sound. It was quite unpredictable, even more so than B2B, and that's something I also really enjoy. Oh my god, I'm actually so torn. Even considering the theme of energy, they both fit the theme so well in different ways. I think I'm gonna put this in second place, but it's really close. Like it's actually painful how torn I am between these two songs. Like they really are neck and neck, and I really would love for it to be this close through the whole ranking. That would be great. Another thing that puts B2B's song a cut above is the vocals. And while Cignature have some beautiful vocals, B2B's vocals are kind of like next level entirely. So that's just another little edge that Higher has over the song. But again, very, very, very close race so far. Okay, next song is EXO Transformer. Let's go. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard song to place because it's a different direction than the first two. This song is super sick. I love the groove of it. I love the rap parts. I love that dark R&B sound that they do so freaking well. I love the atmosphere of this song. It's a different dimension, a different type of energy that they're going for with this, but still very energetic. You know, there's a bit of sensuality to it. What I really liked in this song is the production. The production style in this song is probably it could be my favorite out of the three, because I like when there was a little dip where you could just hear that interesting percussive sound, a nice thing to sort of just meditate on for a second before kicking back into the verses. Their vocals are always amazing. Dio in particular stood out on this song. The chorus is so catchy, such an earworm. The one thing I was missing from this song was a little bit more ad-libs. I would have liked that, especially in the final chorus. But I do like how we had a sort of atmospheric outro where the production became quite spacey and there were some interesting sounds going on. So I would consider this song to be the most experimental of the three, but is it the best of the three? They're all so different, man. Doing this B-side battle is harder than I anticipated. If I were to make a gut call, this one is going in third place. It's strong, but it doesn't showcase the strengths of the members as much as the other B-sides of the other groups we have here. Like, it's solid, and it's a sick song, for sure. But the first two songs really came for me hard. Still very close. I'm simply placing a third because I'm forced to. My hand is forced. And another thing is that I might actually revise the ranking a little bit at the end after I've had some time to process how each song made me feel. So these are not final placements by any means. Okay, next song is Emergency by DAY6. Let's go. Pretty cool. Okay, that song was so weird and funny. I was smiling a lot and laughing the whole time. I don't even know what that song was, to be honest. I'd sort of liken it to a Super Junior song where there's just a lot of weird sounds, weird melodies, strange upbeat groove. Would you call this maybe city pop-ish a little bit? Not a sound I expected from them. And it sounded more electronic than I anticipated, because since they are like a band, like they play their instruments. Although I could hear some really cool guitar parts in there. Overall, I am really impressed by the creativity of this song, how fun it was. There was a lot in there to take in, and I like that. I'm really intrigued by it. I do think this song takes a lot more listens than what we've heard so far to fully appreciate, and that is something I value highly. The vocals are really great. Nothing crazy, but catchy enough and well performed. Really good funky guitar riffs, interesting rhythmical changes. The atmosphere, again, it was just so weird, funny, hyper, just very charming. The one thing I wasn't crazy about was the chorus. The chorus is a little bit anticlimactic. I would love to have heard something more melodic, and I think this song has potential for a really beautiful melodic chorus, but I can see what they were going for. But even at that, even though I wasn't crazy about the chorus, I'm going to rank this song quite highly. So where I see it going is number 2, okay? That song was really great, very creative, very fun. Love the energy of it, fits the theme very well. They all do. But the reason it beats out Signature's I'm Okay is just because it sounds a little bit more original to my ears. Whereas Signature is very much identifiably taking advantage of that pop punk trend that has been popular in recent years. Whereas this song, Emergency by Day6, I don't really have a reference for it, and that could be my fault, but again, this is a subjective ranking, so that's it. All right, so we have one song left, which is Infinity by SuperM. Let's see how this one stacks up. All right, that song was also really sick. That song was awesome. Okay, this one is a serious contender for me. It really hit a lot of the right notes for my personal taste. I love that heavy, dark, experimental sound. It's sort of going for a similar energy as EXO's Transformer did, which sort of makes sense as there's a lot of EXO members in this song. But it really leaned into the heavy electronic, almost dubstep-ish sound a lot. I'm really into those heavy beats. I thought the verses were very good. The delivery of the vocals was awesome from all the members. I loved the rap parts. There was a really cool part by Lucas there at the end where there was a new synth melody to sort of lead him out. That was really cool. The way his part functioned as a really cool outro for the song. The chorus is very large and sweeping. And I loved the parts where I think it was Baekhyun and Taemin had like a part where they did a really low note. Like that's just a really cool idea. I thought the choir pad was really cool and epic. The only criticism I would have of this song is some of the production and the noisy sounds. And again, the processing on the vocals was a little over the top. Like it does get a little overly noisy. It's almost abrasive at some points. But if I were to honestly say which of these 5 songs I would personally enjoy listening to again, it would be this one. So we're gonna come right in and put it number 1. Does that feel right? Yeah, just the energy, the melodies, the way that the composition built and took me to different places. I was really into that. But looking at this list right now, does it feel right? I do actually have another complaint about this song where I thought maybe the bridge and the chorus didn't go as hard as some of the verses. Yeah, honestly, even though Infinity is closer to my own personal taste, I think objectively Higher is a better song. It's a little bit more coherent and everything about it feels a bit more intentional. But Emergency is so fun though. Emergency deserves better. Okay, I think this is a really solid objective list, as objective as I possibly could be. So how about that? Higher beat out all the other songs. Yeah, Higher, it just progresses really nicely. Again, what really sealed the deal for me was how catchy the pre-chorus is and how it sort of slams into the chorus like a sledgehammer. That to me is just so good. Day6 Emergency, I love the fun, boppy sound of it. SuperM Infinity, maybe my own personal favorite, but there are some things about it that I can't justify in terms of putting it ahead of the others, again, such as the way they overdid the production a little bit and the way I felt the bridge and chorus might have been a little weak. Signature, this is a really fun, creative, happy, upbeat song with great vocal performances and rhythmical touches. I think the reason why it's down lower than the rest is again because the sound of it wasn't as unique as some of the others. And EXO Transformer, I'm surprised that I'm putting an EXO song at the end because they really are like pretty much one of my favorite K-pop groups. And everything about this song was really fun, enjoyable. It had those really cool percussive elements and the chorus is really hooky. But I don't know, it was a jack of all trades. It did everything really well, but I just feel like the other songs offered something that shone a little bit more. That's the only way I can explain it. So yeah, that about concludes today's B-side battle. Congrats to BTOB. You are the winners. Also, let me know how you would rank these songs and what your thoughts on my ranking are. For you fans of BTOB or anyone who's interested, I am going to finish off the video with a lyrical analysis of Higher since it won. But for everyone else, let me know what B-sides you'd like me to check out for the next B-side battle. Again, any group, any artist. I'm not going to have a theme for next time. We're going to experiment with no theme. But I am curious to know if you guys enjoyed having the theme of energy this time and you would in fact prefer a theme. But officially for B-side battle number 2, there will be no theme. And of course, as well as suggesting songs, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out the links to my Patreon, and to submit a special request in the description. Okay, we are going to do a lyrical analysis now of Higher. Here we go. Don't stop, keep going, push forward, keep pushing, move onward, keep moving, go higher, yeah. We're going to go all the way up. We're just going to keep going higher and higher and nobody can stop us. You're spitting it out, any irony, no matter what they say. Go on my way, I'm on my way. I can't stop it. I got drunk by that irritating smell that makes... Sorry. I got drunk by that irritating smell that'll make me dizzy. I don't know what that's getting at. Let's keep going. I know what you want this moment. Everything I've dreamed of so far. I got what you want. Explode this moment. I'm going crazy. I'm going to take you higher. I think that's the chorus. The way it's saying don't stop, keep going, keep pushing forward. It's basically just kind of a hype song, hyping yourself up to kind of go for what you want. Don't let anything stop you. Showboating a little bit, maybe for a romantic interest. You know, I got what you want. I'm going to keep going higher. I'm going to take you higher. I'm successful, etc. Nice sort of confident energy from this song. I'm not sure what the line, I got drunk by that irritating smell that'll make me dizzy. That's a really funny line. I don't know what it means, but at least it gave me a good laugh. All right, next verse. Where no one can reach, take you up higher tonight. Where I've never been before, I'm going higher. This is freaking dope. You got it. I'm out of breath. To the point where it drives me crazy. Territory that goes round and round. Put it all together. The third album. Woo woo, you be careful. It's so hot that I'm getting burned. Warning. Silence here and everywhere. All thumbs up. Silence here and everywhere. All thumbs up. I don't know. Again, just I guess they're celebrating their music, their releases, their success. Next verse. Haters always be talking. No matter what anyone says, I don't give a I'll take care of you. Go a sucka. Okay. Cursing peeps, they're my greatest motivation. Thanks to you, I'm living comfortably. Never gonna stop. I'm going up. I can't stop. Higher and higher. Go up together, yeah. I know this. I don't want to come down. Just a little word to the haters. Like, you guys basically light the fire under me. I love being successful and spiting you. You guys can go to hell, basically. Very nice. And here is the outro. I'll be your star after a long wait. I gotta make it, you gotta make it, we gotta make it. Beyond the moment of eternity to infinity and beyond. I think this verse might be sort of speaking to their fans. I'm going higher. At the end of the waiting, I will be your star. I'm going higher. I'll show you everything like crazy. It's not too late. I will be your star. Count on me, fly with me, like so crazy. I'm going higher. Yeah. Basically, come join us on our journey. We're going higher. We're not going any lower. We're on the up and up. And deal with it. I like that. I very much get that energy from the music. These are fun lyrics. Nothing too deep, but suit the song very well, and I can imagine these are also really fun lyrics to sing too, especially with that melody. Okay, that's about it for today's B-side battle. Again, hit me up with your suggestions for next time, but yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next B-side battle. Cheers.